Hello everyone, Jul here. After showing my recommendation for best roguelike games of the year a while ago, now it's time to move to other popular subgenres that have a huge demand in the market. And just like the title of this video, this time we will talk about my version of games of the year for Metroidvania genre in 2023. Some of you might disagree with my list, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, we all have our own opinion. Alright then, let's get started. Teslagrad 2, the long-awaited sequel to the original Teslagrad, offers an immersive experience in a brand new setting with unique powers. Like its predecessor, Teslagrad 2 tells its story without dialogue, relying on animation and illustration to convey its narrative. Your abilities revolve around manipulating electricity and magnetism to solve puzzles and traverse the environment. From the early teleportation ability to later upgrades that allow for water traversal and gravity-defying movements, the game offers a plethora of fun platforming mechanics. Trinity Fusion is a unique experience that fans of roguelikes and Metroidvanias really shouldn't miss. The game follows the story of Maya and her other self as they embark on a mission to save the multiverse. The combat in Trinity Fusion is easily the best feature of the game, offering an impressive array of weapon types and attack combos for Maya and her alternate selves. The seamless integration of combat options allows for fluid and devastating strikes, making the player feel like a badass right from the start. DOOMBLADE is an action Metroidvania where players control a character who discovers a sentient weapon called DOOMBLADE. Unlike traditional Metroidvania games where movement and attacks are separate actions, DOOMBLADE combines them into a single seamless action. By aiming towards your enemies and triggering an attack, you will propel yourself towards them, slashing them with the blade in a frenzied display of skill. This mechanic creates a combat experience that is both fast-paced and intensely satisfying, as players maneuvers between enemies with a sense of unstoppable power. Lone Fungus is a Metroidvania platformer that has drawn comparisons to popular games such as Hollow Knight and Celeste. The game is set in a mushroom world that has been colonized by hostile creatures, and your mission is to liberate these lands and discover the truth behind the colonization. Combat is fast-paced and engaging, with various sword combos and sub-variations. The game also features a wide range of jumping abilities, each with a unique purpose in exploration. With vast interconnected areas, challenging boss battles, secret locations, collectibles, and skills, Lone Fungus offers a vast amount of content for players to explore. Alice Escape is a Metroidvania-style game that takes players on a vibrant and whimsical adventure through the Wonderland. The game revolves around Usada and Kotora, two students who find themselves in Wonderland after discovering a mysterious letter. In combat, players can switch between Usada and Kotora, each with their own unique abilities. Usada's hammer attacks deal significant damage and can easily stagger enemies, while Kotora's gun is effective at breaking through enemy shields and maintaining distances. The skill tree allows players to unlock various abilities and upgrades, such as extra dashes, healing over time, and even weapon enhancements. Rusted Moss is a challenging Metroidvania game that captures the essence of intense satisfaction and frustration. The game's focus on a single mechanic, the grappling hook, that successfully creates unique movement puzzles that require precise timing and skill. While the lack of movement upgrades may seem limiting, it actually adds to the game's appeal by making the player's own skill the barrier to progress. As for the combat, Rusted Moss primarily involves gun-based gameplay, with boss fights emphasizing movement rather than direct combat. Nyaruru Fishy is a Metroidvania game that offers intense battles, adorable cat characters, and a captivating storyline. You play as Nyaruru, a cute cat girl who tries to uncover the truth behind a magic curse that gave everyone in her town cat ears. Throughout the game, you will encounter various enemies and collect cat coins, which can be used to purchase power-up items in the store. These items can help you deal with boss fights and map mechanics more effectively. While collecting abilities and power-up items is not mandatory, they become crucial when playing on higher difficulty levels. TEVI is a 2D action-adventure game that combines elements of Metroidvania, bullet hell, and hack-and-slash genres. You play as TEVI, a rabbit girl that embarks on a mission to acquire mana gears for her father. Combat mechanics are well implemented, and you can use background elements to reach higher ground. The gameplay encourages you to be bold and aggressive, and as you level up, you will learn new attack combinations, which allows you to perform more complex maneuvers. 9 Years of Shadows is a Metroidvania that tells the story of Europa, a female protagonist on a quest to destroy the core of an evil castle and restore color to the land. Everything in this game is designed really well, from the landscape, characters, even to the enemies. The combat is pretty basic, but it's still cool enough because you can mix up combos and cancel moves just like in the classic Castlevania games. The progression system is also pretty unique. Instead of grinding and leveling up, you are encouraged to find new armor, skills, and weaponries that makes your character stronger and better at exploring the world. The Last Faith is a 2D pixel art game that combines elements of Metroidvania and Souls-like genres. You play as Eric, a mysterious warrior who has lost his memory and seeks salvation from a curse that afflicts him. The Last Faith features a wide range of customization options and a formidable arsenal of weapons, from melee weapons, arcane spells, and even long-range firearms. And just like any Souls-like games, the combat is intense and brutal, complemented with epic finishing moves that makes the combat more immersive. Convergence, the League of Legends story, is a game that successfully combines the League of Legends universe with the Metroidvania-style gameplay. The game offers 14 expansive locations, each resembling a mini Metroidvania world. The exploration elements are well designed, with collectibles and game-altering items scattered throughout the landscape. As for the combat, the game has fluid and dynamic combat mechanics. You are able to perform dodge rolls, parry attacks, and even rewinding time, allowing you to learn from your mistakes and formulate ways to outsmart your enemies. YOHANE the PARHELION Blades in the Deep Blue is an exciting spin-off of the popular anime Love Live Sunshine. This 2D Metroidvania game takes players on a thrilling journey alongside the enigmatic YOHANE as she explores a mysterious dungeon to rescue her missing friends. One of the standout features of this game is the ever-changing dungeon layout. As you embark on your quest, you will encounter special areas that randomly shift, ensuring each visit feels fresh and presents new challenges. Crafting also plays a significant role in your journey, allowing you to customize your character's loadout to suit your playstyle. Afterimage is a 2D action-adventure game that emphasizes fast-paced combat, diverse character builds, non-linear levels, and a gripping storyline. The game follows the journey of Rennie, a young girl who survived the attack on her village and seeks to recover her memories and find her mentor. The combat system is pretty polished, with its talent tree offering many ways to expand your playstyle and actions during encounters. Players can equip 2 different weapons such as whips, swords, and scythes, along with accessories like capes and rings that enhance Rennie's attributes. Blasphemous 2 is a game that explores the theme of suffering and continues the story of its predecessor. The world is in the grip of the miracle, a force that externalizes guilt and sin, and as a penitent, you awaken to the task of preventing the birth of a new threat. The game follows the Metroidvania formula with Souls-like mechanics. The controls are smooth, the platforming is well designed, and the difficulty is pretty balanced for the most part. Combat is definitely where the game truly shines. With 3 different weapons to choose from, each with their own strengths and weaknesses, players will need to master each playstyle in order to tackle the difficult challenges. Laika, aged through blood, is a relentless motorcycle ride through a bloody wasteland with one of the most unique and compelling twists on the Metroidvania genre. It expertly blends ruthless, death-defying combat with a beautifully hand-painted side-scrolling world and a gripping story of revenge, desperation, and survival. Laika's combat is seamlessly integrated with the movement and handling of the motorcycle. Armed with a powerful gun, the protagonist can perform impressive maneuvers such as backflips and parries while picking off enemies. Aside from combat, there are other elements that can enhance your overall gameplay experience, such as finding collectibles and utilizing the robust upgrade mechanics. Alright boys, I think that's it for today. I know that there are other great Metroidvania games that I haven't mentioned yet, so how about sharing your best Metroidvania games that probably deserve the spot in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss another grad list. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace!